everybody, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another Lotso case. Today, Susanna is in Strangerville. I built the nightclub I'm about to show you on a 40 by 30 lot space in Strangerville, but it fits very well in Oasis Springs and possibly other neighborhoods as well. I built the nightclub on a 40 by 30 lot space that is blank when you open the game. So I did not have to bulldoze anything. And I'm going to explain why I built this nightclub in Strangerville. I have a series going on my channel called Anakin and Paname. It's my Star Wars series. And I wanted to extend the neighborhood of Oasis Springs because that is the neighborhood that so far I am using the most. In order to extend Oasis Springs, I created a sim in my Star Wars game save, and I had that sim go through the mystery of Strangerville and solve the issue, solve the problem, so that I could play that neighborhood without any interruptions. So that's why I built this nightclub here. And you're going to see it very soon. For this nightclub, you only need the base game and the Sims 4 Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack. That's it. And I decided that I'm going to be building a few of these clubs because it was fun. I feel that I will use these nightclubs in my game. Actually, I know that I will. And I know that not everyone has every pack. So I make sure not to use, I try not to use every pack in every build. So this was strictly a base game and vintage glamour stuff build. And I think for the next nightclub, I want to use the city living expansion. And I'll probably build a base game club only because I know people that only have the base game. So I use a sidewalk that I very rarely use. I think I only used this sidewalk once since I've been playing the game. And this stone that I used is a base game stone. And I use a base game trash can. And this is the door that came with vintage glamour stuff. And I was looking for a purple door. I didn't think that I would find it, and there it was. This door comes in purple, and I forgot that. And as you can probably see, there are a lot of lights outside in the fronts. And when your sim walks in, this is what you will see. Here is a seating area. The walls are just a plain gray. Keep in mind the theme is Star Wars. I'm going for the Star Wars look without the benefit of a Star Wars pack, which, by the way, rumor has it we may be getting. Now, the news can be different by the time you see this video, but I'm recording this video in early August, and we might be getting a Star Wars game pack, which I will be very happy for because I'm a Star Wars fan, a recent Star Wars fan actually, and I'm also excited because I am not a person that has so many views and so many subscribers that I get early access to packs. And so I do not get early access to packs. And usually I spend a week with a pack before I start producing a Let's Play for it. But I already have a Star Wars series going, so if we get a Star Wars pack, I'm just adding the pack to my Star Wars series that's already in existence. So I'm very happy about that because I will not be the last person on YouTube that has a that you see that has a Star Wars series. Like I said, I spend a week with each pack, and a lot of times the first people to get their Let's Plays up are the ones that get the most views, and I understand that, and I'm never one of those people. And I'll be happy to just add something, to something that to a series that I already have started. So I really loved using some of these items. Your sim can go through this sliding door and there then they'll be in this purple room, and there's a window here, so you could see outside that there is a seating area. Over here by the door, I have a speaker. I put the speaker by the door so that I could get rid of it really quickly. I want you to see that it's by the door because I wanted it to be easily seen so that you could take the speaker out if you want. I hate when I go into a Sims 4 build and there's music coming from a speaker and I can't locate the speaker to take it out quickly. Especially because I record videos and I don't want the music on the video because that would be a violation of copyright. So what I usually do is I go in, if I feel that a lot could have a speaker, I go in before gameplay. I go in before I start playing the game. I go into manage worlds and I delete the speakers from bars and clubs. And I will not play with this lot with the speaker here. The speaker is for you guys. But if you want to get rid of it, it's above this door in a very prominent spot. I just want to put the wall down slightly because with the walls down you see that there is a bar here with 4 bar stools. And if you go through this door that is by the speaker, this is what you will see. By the way, the speaker plays electronica. The reason I chose electronica for this club is because it's a build in which I only used the base game and vintage glamour stuff. And electronica music came with the base game. That's also why it's a good idea to build nightclubs using different expansions at times and different packs. If you want a jazz club, it's a good idea to use the Dine Out game pack because that game pack came with a jazz station. Jazz music, of course, and a jazz speaker. So, you enter this room, as I was saying, and I'm going to come back to the ladder in a moment. Through this door is a hallway, pretty much, that leads to this basement. And down in the basement, you have a stone and mirrored wall. You have a globe bar. You have a stereo, so you don't need the speaker. This will still be categorized as a club if you get rid of the speaker during your gameplay. And down here is a beautiful couch that came with Vintage Glamour. I love the couch that came with Vintage Glamour. It comes in all different colors, and I very rarely get the chance to use it. So I like building this club because, for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons is I don't get to use Vintage Glamour as much as I want, and it was perfect for this build. And originally, I thought I was going to use, for this particular club, the base game, Island Living, and Vintage Glamour. Once I decided not to use Island Living, I decided to go with a base game stone. And of course I had to include the globe. And this is a private party room. Just want to make sure that I'm not skipping anything. We're going to go upstairs in a moment. And now I want to show you what you will find if your sim goes up the ladder. Wait a second, before I do that, I'm sorry for all the scrolling, guys. I want to show you the first bathroom on the lot. If I build a Sims 4 club, I try never to have the music now right when your sim walks in, because to me that would be too loud. That's why there's a bar with a speaker that you could take out, and then that's also why there's the second stereo, or the stereo is down in the basement so that it doesn't overload your senses. So here is the first bathroom. So I use this paneling from Vintage Glamour, and I'll just put the walls down ever so slightly. And here you have just a regular unbreakable toilet, and you have a modern looking black and white sink. Now let's go back through the bar area and through this door and to this ladder. if your sim goes up this ladder, this is what you will see. Here is a dresser. Actually, I should say an armoire, I think. A wardrobe. The makeup table that came with Vintage Glamour. A chair that came with Vintage Glamour. This wall paneling came with Vintage Glamour. There's a door here for show. And over here, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. No, just more wall paneling. Over here I made another room. And in this room, you have a toilet, a sink, and a shower. So I picture maybe there's an entertainer who works here, and this is her or his dressing room, and that's why there's a place to shower. And this is very different from anything that I would build under normal circumstances. As I said, I built this to use in my Star Wars series. Of course, if we do get a Star Wars pack, I will be probably building a club with those items. But I want to see exactly what the Sim team does with the style first. And now we can go downstairs. I'm sorry for all the scrolling, but at least you're not missing anything. I didn't forget anything. So out here, you have some more lights and some lounge chairs. And these lounge chairs came with a free update that we got about a year ago. I used that update um, very often. I had to make sure that these chairs weren't from any other pack because for a moment I thought that they were, but they are absolutely not from another pack. And you can sit on them, your sim can sit on them, sunbathe, nap, and relax. And this is the update that we got that came with the modest bathing suit and some nice doors and windows that I always use. Um, what else did it come with? Some hair coverings. And that is the nightclub that I built. This club is called Nova Nightclub. And on the gallery, Nova Nightclub is listed as Nova Nightclub SW. The SW being for Star Wars. And before I built this club, again, sorry for the scrolling, I did look at a scene in Star Wars. That's why I wanted to use a lot of purple. There isn't that much purple in The Sims 4. But I was happy to find a bright purple paint. So right now I'm going into build mode. So this is Nova Nightclub in the afternoon light. Here is Nova Nightclub in the night lights. Here's the evening light. Here's the morning light. I'm going to go back to the afternoon light. My favorite light. So here is the lot from the gallery page. And as you can probably see, I used a gray roof covering. I never use that roof covering. Here is the first picture of the roof, and here is the second picture of the roof. And my name on the gallery is Leora 18. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you enjoy this lot in your game. Be happy, healthy, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.